All right, looks like we're going to eBay. What's going on, prospectors? Chill Daddy out here in the shed bringing you another episode of Backyard Prospecting. Now today we are venturing off into the badlands of eBay, and we picked ourselves up a little bag of dirt from one PKC1122, which I'm guessing stands for Philip K. Cannon because that's the guy who shipped it. So PKC1122 off of eBay. Now what we got from that gentleman there is a 1 pound bag of his Paydirt. Cost us about $20 and some change. 1 pound of Paydirt from Alaska. Ships from Fairbanks, so I'm guessing it comes from somewhere around there. And so we're going to crack this baby open and check it out. If you want to see what the page looks like, I can't show you because that page is gone. But he does have 2 and 4 pound bags available right now. So I'll put one of those up. The description's the same on them. The only difference is how heavy of a bag you get. So there's that for you. Link down below. I'll give you a link to his store, not to any specific page, because again, this page went away when he ran out of them. But if you want to check out some of his other products, you can do it that way. Either way, today we're checking out the 1 pound bag. Set us back $20. I don't remember if shipping was included or not, but I think it was. And there you go. So we're going to check this out, crack it open, sift it out, and see what it's all about. Now, ships to us in the old USPS Priority 3-day mail small flat rate box. Whew, that's a mouthful. The preferred way to ship pounds of Paydirt. Couple layers of tape in here. All right, so we got some hamster fill in here. This guy hates people. Oh, I gotta put this down or I'm gonna start a fire with all this kindling in here. All right, so first things first, we got a bunch of hamster fill. Imagine there gotta be something better you can fill these bags with, because this is just a mess. And it's made a mess of the shed as well. It's all over the ground now. So thank you for that. Appreciate that greatly. I mean, it's cool that he's trying to keep it protected, but there are better ways. All right. So get rid of some of this, I call it hamster fill because it's kind of crappy to fill a hamster's cage with. Okay, let's just get the stuff out of here we want to keep and throw everything else out. Ah, what a mess. What a mess. Sounds like there might be other stuff in here, but... Oh, yeah, there's loose dirt. Glad I caught that. So there is sands in the box, so that means either some made its way out or some made its way in. In here, is that gold? I think there might be a small piece of gold that made its way out of the box, so I'm going to set this aside for right now. Not toss everything in the garbage. All right. So outside of the box, or out of all that, we do have a little baggie. Now the baggie itself, I don't think anything leaked out of the bag because this bag is double heat sealed, quad heat sealed. It's sealed twice on both sides. There's no zipper, and I don't see any holes in the bag. So I don't know where that sand came from. But that is what we have. A little baggie of sand, no protection around the baggie. So should this have popped open, it would have just flowed out into the bag inside of all that hamster fill. And honestly, I probably would have just thrown it all in the garbage. But we're good. The dirt is safe. So let's move over here. We're going to crack this open. I'll show you what it looks like. Shake it out. We probably actually won't shake it out because there's no big rocks in here. There's no point to classifying it. But we'll hit it with the magnet, see what's going on there, and we'll run it down the sluice. So let's go check it out. All right, we're back. Got our dirt in the bowl. Old miner's claw. Pop this sucker open. Let's see what we got. So I take it back. I said earlier that it was all really small dirt. Looks like there may actually be some big rocks in here. Not too much, not too many, but I don't know. I may just be able to pick them out and not have to classify. But overall, this is what it looks like. Get you a nice close up to that. There you go. Looks like your general river rock, river sands, west coast. It's not gnome like pay dirt because it's not, doesn't have a lot of that garnet sand in there. But it ships from Alaska, so I'm gonna guess that's where he gets his dirt. Wouldn't make sense to ship dirt to Alaska just to ship it back out. As far as magnetics go, there's a whole bunch in there actually. Look at that. Big thick magnetic pieces too, chunkies. Usually most magnetics we see are the below 40 mesh. I think some of this is gonna be higher than that. Look at that. So there's definitely a good amount of magnetics in this dirt. All right, well, let's fire up the sluice, wet this dirt up, and run her down. Don't go anywhere. All right, we got this dirt ready to roll. Let's fire up the sluice, and let's dig in. Once again, this is PKC1122. Off of the eBay, the dark web that we call eBay. Well, let's see if this is some yummy stuff or not. Now, one thing I will say I didn't like is the bag that I got did not look like the bag that was pictured. I don't like that. If you're going to take a picture of a bag saying this is the pay dirt that you sell, the bag I get should have the same labeling, or any labeling at all. That's too big. Hold it, this is concrete. Not concrete, but... Well, I mean... This is a lot of little rocks stuck together. Super hard. Like a nugget of concrete. Huh. Let's leave that right there and let it soak. Could be a little piece of rotted away concrete. Could be a very clay, hard piece of dirt. I don't know. Bam. A lot of those magnetics built up down here. Let's get these big rocks along their way. Move your ass, move your ass. You two, get it going. This big guy, that big guy. It's another one of those concrete stones. I guess it's just really worn granite. I guess it's not sands. Still though. Yeah, buddy, crush that shit. Always good to have a pair of pliers or something handy, because if you get a little suspect rock that doesn't look solid, you can use a little pair of pliers, and I got another one too, to crush it, just to be sure you're not letting, I mean, there could very well be a piece of gold in here. So, crush these up, make sure we're getting everything. Wasn't concrete, it was just really, really strong, heavy clay pieces that were just really, really strong, well cemented together, natural cement. Pliers is another good shed tool. Get out of here. Alright, now you know I don't like dicking with the magnetics. So we're going to get all this out of here. Ain't no gold down here. Not worrying about losing anything down here. But what I don't like is putting magnetics in the pan for no good reason. All right. Let's see what we wound up with. Couple little pieces hiding in there. I expect most of this is probably going to be, well, obviously no nuggets, so it's all going to be pretty fine flaky stuff. So let's get this clean out, moving along, and we'll be right back.
go. There's your gold, baby. Not a huge amount, but not too bad either. So we're going to get this sucked up and dried up and weigh it out and let you know what's going down. Hang around.
All right, welcome back. We got this gold all dried up and ready to weigh. Miner Bob and his ass are hanging by. Got the scale ready to rock. Hello, and let's go. So let's do this. Let's see what we wound up with. Dropping that gold in there now. Click, clink, clink. Clink, 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 and then the dust. Ooh, couple little flakes left in there. Let's get them all. This kind of weight, every flake counts. And there you have it. 0.133 grams of gold. Not too shabby, I guess. Gold looks nice. Decent dirt. But alright. 0.133 grams of gold. Oh, wait. If you talk loud enough, the gold gains weight. 0.134. Boom! 0.134 grams of gold. That's what we're going to call it. Let's get this stuff all cleaned up, and we'll be right back with my final words and ROI. All right, welcome back. Got that gold all done up. And, all right. PKC1122. Got that bag off of the eBay for about 20 bucks. $20.86 is what eBay says my final total was. Now, that got us a pound of dirt from Fairbanks or somewhere around there, Alaska. The dirt itself was pretty straightforward. There was definitely a lot of heavies in there. Some big chunk magnetics in there that you saw. But nothing too terrible. Wasn't a huge challenge to go through. Was able to bust it out fairly quick. When I repanned it, it maybe took me about a minute to go through. So not bad at all. I definitely think you'll enjoy going through it. It's not overly difficult, and it's not boring, like play sand or anything like that. So the dirt was fine. Good amounts of it. Not a lot of big giant chunks. Keep in mind there are some big clay chunks in there that you're going to want to break those up. They can absolutely be holding onto your gold, and otherwise they'll just roll right out of the sluice or out of your pan. So make sure you break those up. Let the dirt sit for a little bit if you need to. But I recommend, like I was saying earlier, grab yourself some pliers and crush that stuff up so you can get it going quicker. All right, so that's the dirt. Let's talk about the gold, because that's what I know you guys are all here for. So what we wound up getting, 0.134 grams of gold. And at today's value, that's going to be $7.47 worth of gold. We'll put a little, the whatchamacallit up here. And there you can see our ROI wound up being 35%. Which, as far as ROIs go, it's kind of on the lower end. Especially, but for eBay, it's not too bad. I've definitely gotten much, much better bags from eBay, but at the same time, I've gotten a lot worse as well. It definitely at least meets my 30% WTF threshold. Anything below 30%, and I'm going to be irritated. Above 30%, the promise of gold was made, and it was fulfilled. I did get some gold. 0.134 grams of gold. But at a 35% ROI, this is a bag more for fun than anything else. It's not something that's really going to fill your vial up, but if you got an itching for some gold, it'll get you there. 35%, like I say, is on the low end, but if you got a gift card or something for eBay and you want to pick up some dirt, there you go. So I'll put a link down below to his seller's page so that you can go check him out. Your mileage may vary. You may get better returns with the bigger bags. It may be the same thing. But with any kind of pay dirt, you are taking your chance. The description does not give you any guaranteed amount. So with the non-guaranteed amount, there's always going to be a chance of a low yield. Usually is the case. A seller that's really proud of what they're putting in their bags and they know that there's gold, they're going to let you know what gold's in there so that you're going to want to buy their bag over some rando who knows what bag. But either which way, at $7 return value, I would probably pass this one up next time. It's just on the lower end, and it wasn't overly memorable. There were no inclusions in the dirt. It was just straight dirt with a little bit of gold in it. But hey, that's kind of what we're after too. So I'm not knocking them for that. But at the price versus the ROI, I would have liked to see a little something more. The packaging was a big pain in the ass. It made a mess all over my grounds here. So I do want to note that. When I opened it up, crap falls out of the bag, and I don't like that. There's much better ways that you can get good packaging material, even for free. If you go and get the USPS flat rate mailers, the bubble packs, you can use those as packaging in your flat rate boxes, and you don't pay a penny for it. So that being said, don't go do that. I'm sure that's a misuse of those. But what I'm saying though is there's definitely something better that can be used for padding other than a bunch of garbage. I hate getting people's garbage, and now it's all over the floor of my shed. So I'm gonna have to clean it up with a vacuum or sweep it up or some shit. And that's not what that's not how I want to spend my Saturday. So, yeah, there you go. If you're looking for some pay dirt, swing by the Backyard Prospecting Prospector Shop, www.backyardprospecting.com. Click on the link to the Prospector Shop, and you'll find all of my current pay dirts that I'm selling. All the pay dirts and all the items sold there go towards supporting the channel. I'm starting to get into some resin artwork. So you'll see those up on the site as well, along with the jewelry that I've made with the ocean pitcher stone and other things that I'll be making in the future. So stop by there, check that out. Yeah, other than that, this is Dig Daddy signing out from the shed. If I don't see you out at the river, I'll catch you in the backyard. Peace.